Hello, hello. Oh no, there we go. So, hello. I didn't stream for a day or two. Although I find I've recently noticed that's kind of the pattern, right? I'll stream very consistently for reasonable hours for about a week, 4 to 5 days. Then I'll take a few days off. Completely at random. No telling, no predicting, but honestly, I do think those 2 back-to-back, like 5.5 hour plus streams probably took it out of me. But last time, we followed up with the aftermath of Holminster Switch, becoming the Warrior of Darkness, all that jazz. Welcome in, Gibbles. Hello, hello. I hope that your afternoon is going very well. Did some stuff around the Crystarium for a minute. They went over the most of the different varieties of peoples and what they're called on the first rather than what they're called on the source. Missing a couple, which I just assume we're meant to pick up through context after that point, or the Canon Warrior of Light is meant to be a Mikote, because the Maestral are not in his little dialogue. Neither are the dwarves, though. So, did all that, went over the role quests and my very iffy plans on when exactly they're going to happen. It'll be after I finish all the MSQ. I'll do it all in a big block. I'll do all the job quests, then I'll do all the role quests, all the follow-ups and all that jazz, yada yada yada. Then we learned about Minfilia, found out that Minfilia got swiped. I wouldn't be surprised. It may have been that I missed it, or it might have come up during like the whole all the Yulmore stuff with Alphino, because Kai Shear is a Miquo, so it might have been brought up then, and I just voided it from my brain because obviously it's a Maestral. What are you talking about? It's first. Or something along those lines. Anyway, Yulmore does Yulmore stuff. We meet Ranjit. Ranjit's a real cool dude. He's got a sick-ass serpent thing. We fight, we save Minfilia, and then we are chased into Ilmag. And about brings us up to speed. Bits and bops missing from there, but Anyway, I only have until about 11 p.m. We'll see if I even go that long, but hey-ho. So let's get right into it. Hello! Dutiful Imprint. Thank you for the follow. Oh! You know what? That very well could have been it as well. I can definitely see that being it. In fact, isn't like the opening dialogue from the jesters, like, oh, you'll be serving a maestral couple, the Chais, or some such. Yeah. You know, I don't think dwarves are brought up at all until you're talking to the barkeep about the role quests, though, which, in fairness, happens like 3 dialogue boxes later, so So it is the fairies, or is fairies. I was worried about the others back in Lakeland, but maybe I should be worried about us. I think I think I did read all of these last time. Yeah. As it stands, we cannot hope to find our way. As it stands, we cannot hope to find the way to Urianger. For that, we must convince the pixies to lift the spell. From what I could make of the voices, the creatures want to play with us. If that is the case, they should permit us to find their village, Lidra Laran. Come, I have a sneaking a sneaking suspicion this path will lead us directly into their midst. I guess? I mean, like, what else could short, Lalafell-shaped things with beards be, though, in all fairness? The goblins lost their ears, I guess. They got smaller shoes, too. Oh, I should probably mention that Minfilia has been informed of our situation, of the different worlds in our mission. You may consider her an ally. Hello. Oh, I'm thinking so hard right now. Yeah, Shadowbringers was the first time that we met a Hrothgar, isn't it? Because you technically meet a Viera during the Evil East raids back in Storm's Blood, so that's not the first time. But yeah, no, there aren't any before Shadowbringers came out. Now you can find one starting level 60 in Gridania. But yeah, no, I suppose that is a fair point. Not sure about the rose, though. I feel like I'm missing some context there. Well, here we are. Yet the pixies are nowhere to be seen. Knowing them, their games have already begun. In which case, Arntel, there's a variety of plant native to these parts with a distinctive furled tip. Looking grass is its name, so called because it can be used to spy pixies, believe it or not. I'll explain how I know all this later, but first I need you to help me find some. Oh, if a voice calls out to you, under no circumstances should you respond. You will only subject yourself to further mischief. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. But, like, Hrothgar have tails, man. And Square would never hide a tail. Ever. Ever. They would never do that to a conceal a character's identity. Searching the scrub, you find what appears to be looking grass. Suddenly, a voice rings out. Oh, a visitor! Where are you from, pray tell? I'm from the Xtarium. Perhaps this one's hard of hearing. Ahem, what brings you here? Ah, stone deaf, how boring. Still, picking plants at our village is as good as indulging in hospitality. And who are we to turn you away? Hee hee, stay a while, stay forever. Your body begins to feel oh, come on! I did everything right. Hang on. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm still looking it up, though. Hang on.
We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this.
I'm satisfied. Moving on. I'm still a fucking debuff. Damn. Dude, imagine they add a, like, conspicuous background NPC, and it's just a fucking Hrothgar in the tin can tank set, where it just covers all your features. It's a Rogadin, totally, 100%. I take it you met with some. I take it you met with some trouble. Apologies for subjecting you to that. Can I assume from your presence that you managed to find us some looking grass? Yes, this is the stuff. Thus armed, we should be able to see through the pixies' veil of invisibility, and seeing them is the first step to dealing with them. Come, let's gather everyone and put Urianger's little trick to good use.
Farasitha, Krakleath.
No! We're found! How did this mortal know our trick?
Wait! I recognize their souls. These two have been here before. Look! Twins! How adorable!
Oh!
Leave with us!
We have neither the time nor inclination to play. We have come to see Urianger.
Oh yes, Urianger, the peculiar one. In return for a place in Elmeg, he agreed to a riddle contest with us for 7 days and 7 nights without any sleep.
Oh, that was so much fun! We must do it again!
I'm sure he'd be delighted. Now, if you'd be so kind as to lift your spell.
Shall we?
Should we? Would we?
What now?
I don't know, but this is their home, so we must indulge them.
Right, we've made up our minds. We will lift our spell on one condition, that you first lend us a helping hand. Or 2, or 3. Once you've helped solve all of our troubles, we'll let you see Urianger. Pixie's honor.
I don't know about you guys, but I trust them fully.
Well, there you have it. Pixie chores. I suggest we split up.
The Warrior of Light is no stranger to shoveling shit. Oh, ooh, look at me, look at me. I have a task for you. Lijuleron is our beloved village, and we want it to always look lovely, and it can't look lovely without flowers blooming, and no flowers bloom lovelier than everblooms. So here are some everbloom seeds. Take them, sow them here, there, and everywhere around the village. Simple as a dimple, yes? No yep, nope. This is a copy-paste dialog box. Can I find... Oh, no, there's Thancred. What's Thancred up to? As long as we are in their realm, we must expect to be subjected to the fairy's mischief. Indeed, Nevilia and I have experienced more than our fair share of it. For from the harmless to the downright murderous, we've seen it all. Reasons notwithstanding, to live here for as long as Urianger has requires no small amount of forbearance. And in that regard, he is a better man than I. Oh, there's Nephilia. If the pixies offer to take you somewhere, take them up on it at your own peril. That's the very first thing Urianger taught me. Ooh, I can't wait for the flowers to bloom. Perhaps I'll make pretty curtains out of them. Can I find Elfino and Elise? No, I'm not seeing them. Gotta be around here somewhere. They wouldn't have Thancred and Elfino if they weren't gonna stick the twins in the corner. I hope I'm going in the right direction. No, there's no way they'd be that far away. Hang on. Okay. I'm out of spots to check. I think, anyway. Unironically, fog's making it more difficult. So I'm just gonna assume that they're who knows where due to quest stuff. Helping us grow flowers, are you? They'll make this house look so much lovelier. There used to be a city of mortals here, a great big bustling place called Vobert, or Bobert, or some such. But the Sin Eaters came and everyone disappeared. Since then, we pixies have been living here, and we've given the old houses our touch. Lovely, don't you think? Wait. Hey, there they are. They weren't there before, I swear. I was asked to retrieve a garland from a tree branch. The wind blew it there, the pixie claimed. Questionable premise aside, the dragoon's jump would have been useful for this task. So I'm supposed to bring them a plank of wood that has no wood grain. Good luck. You're done sowing the seeds, thank you. This shall help Leader Laron live up to its name, which means flower house. In case you weren't aware, we weren't always here, you know. We used to live deep in a lush forest. It was beautiful beyond compare, but almost all of it was swallowed up by the light. For a while we roamed, but eventually we found a place that men had abandoned. Together with our fellow Fae folk, we decided to make it our new home. The land of everlasting spring. This is our home, and it could be yours too, forever and ever and ever. I'm gonna have to pass on that one, friend. Sorry. Mortal, hear my plea. Our precious children are thirsty, and I need you to bring them water. Who are our children, you ask? Why, they're the leaf men you see standing about our village. Adorable, aren't they? Now, you'll need to go to Longmere Lake to draw the aether, or the water. Once you have it, see our children have a good drenching. Oh, but be warned, the Floth make their home in the lake, and they tend to play rough, so have care. Oh no, he survived. It's a bad sign. Wonder how long it'll be into Shadowbringers before, like, fighting random mobs actually takes less than, like, a half a second. I'm gonna say sometime around the level, like, 56 quests. Did I say 56? 76. You've given water to our children. Thank you ever so much. They're all very dear to us. They wandered into Ilmag as stray mortals, but we grew attached to them and decided to take them in. You and yours would have been our children too, but the enchantment didn't catch us well as we'd hoped. It's never too late, of course. I'm good. I'm have to pass on that one. Appreciate it. So hungry I may faint. Fruit. A little fruit will set me right. Will you go fetch some for me? Just outside the village, you'll find a hillock. 2 great bell trees grow there. If you give them a shake, they should render up their sweet, succulent burdens. Oh no. I couldn't near instantly kill that one. Perhaps I'm already there. I did find the fruit. Oh, thank you ever so much. You saved me. Yes, saved me from my boredom. You should have seen the look on your face when the bugs came down. You've done me a great service, mortal. If there's one thing we pixies are serious about, it's having fun. Dull and painful things? Hate them. Sin Eaters are dull and painful both, so we hate them especially. You mortals try to fight those monstrosities, but there's no fun in that. Best to avoid them altogether, we say. How goes it, Arentel? So, a mix of menial tasks and pranks. Yes, that pretty much sums up my own experience. They have no troubles worthy of the name. How long are we supposed to keep at this? They're clearly playing with us. Indeed, whenever I inquire about how much more there is to be done, the answer is ever the same. A little. I doubt they have any intention of releasing us in the near future. Rian J once told me a story about the pixies. They're born from the souls of those who died as children, or so it is believed. Though they don't have memories of their previous lives, the desire to have fun remains, imprinted on their souls. And so they live only to play, keeping hapless mortals for their pleasure for years on end, sometimes even until death. In the past, when I sought to identify the true nature of ghosts, I came upon literature examining a similar subject. The soul was likened to a core that resides in the aether, and its presence is what differentiates us from such beings as sprites and arcane entities. Thank you for the follow, Windowed Confess. I really appreciate that. Upon death, said core ordinarily dissipates alongside the aether that composed the flesh. However, it may be held together and bound to the corporeal realm, either by the will of its owner or by means of certain arts. In time, the soul may regather aether unto itself to assume another form, or find newly emerged life in which to abide. The pixies may be one such instance of this. If ghosts are merely souls without bodies, what does that make us? I think you've become that which you fear most, brother dearest. However the pixies may have come into being, if we leave them to judge when they are satisfied, they will never be satisfied. Nay, we must negotiate new terms with the creatures, but where to begin? It seems to me we would need at least one among them to sympathize with us. In the course of your chores, did any of you encounter a pixie who seemed even faintly amenable to reason? Unfortunately, we are cold and cruel and heartless and forgot about our poor branch. What? You knew a pixie from before? Not only are you acquainted, but you've entered into a pact? You might have mentioned this sooner. At any rate, I dare to hope this will offer us a way out. Without further delay, then, summon this Faerie, if you please. Chat mode, I love the quests that make me do things and say chat. It's my favorite. Especially seeing as they are case sensitive. What did I do wrong? I did slash. Okay, that's my bad. Hang on. Okay, we're doing it this way. Hang on. I'm pressing the wrong... Wait, what? Oh, yep. Hang on. Why can't I click in? Okay, hang on. I don't need the quotation marks, do I? Yeah? Oh. What do you mean I'm too far away? The slapstick never ends. It's all practical jokes. A voice rings out in your mind. So my sapling has finally remembered about his lovely branch, but with such a half-hearted call, he may as well lop me off and cast me aside. I have no sapling. Okay, once more. Okay, maybe I have to target it one more time. Okay, they changed the text box and didn't mention it in the pop-up text. Appreciate that. Thanks a lot. Please, comma, Faerie, comma, no space. No, that's not capitalized. Need. There we go. Is that your idea of a fervent call? A sodden log could do it with more fire. Oh, can I just copy this, please? That's so much. I don't want to do it. No. No, it's not letting me. Maybe in the event text. No, I'm typing this whole thing out. Here we go. The hardest boss in the game is me having to overcome my awful typist skills. Oh god, what did I type wrong? Please tell me it's only because I was... No, what did I do wrong? It's got the exclamation point. It's got... Sucker is spelled right. Did I do wrong or your? No, it doesn't help, it's white on white. I'm not bad enough to spell that wrong. Did I miss some punctuation? I did. There we go. I missed a comma.
You're late! Late! I've been waiting for you to summon me ever since you came here. Waiting and waiting and waiting. But my sapling didn't so much as utter my name. Such a heartless thing he is. Cold and cruel and heartless!
Another self-important little brat. Just what we need.
Reminds me of my childhood.
All right, I'm sorry. It was a joke. Honestly, just a joke. But just now you called for me so earnestly, so fervently. I couldn't possibly stay angry at you. Very well. As your lovely branch, I will lend you my strength.
Well. If it isn't Theo, the mold Theo. It's been too long.
Now, I'm probably just misremembering, but I could have sworn that when I went through this the first time, all of the times they spoke in like the Fae language, it was the Fae language. It was just like italicized. I don't remember them translating it in the text.
Not long enough for you to think of any new games, though, apparently. If I were you, I'd be bored of myself. Now,
Like, I don't know if I'm just like Mandela affecting myself, or if like they actually changed it, or I like toggled a setting.
Never, ever! Oh, not even a bit. But what about the others? Surely we can keep them. No, you can't keep them either. They're for my amusement and mine alone. And if you lay so much as a finger on my sapling, I'll scatter the contents of his bag all over your precious village.
That is a horrifying threat.
There'll be cold, hard metal, furry, festering food, stinky, sweaty small clothes, and all manner of other terrible, unmentionable things. How would you like that?
It's my entire stack of like Ilmenite I'm totally gonna use at some point, I swear.
All right.
My like 999 trapper's quiches.
Let us play with the twins. Just while the others go and see Urianger.
Aye, that's all we ask. And we promise we'll play nicely.
It seems we won't be joining you.
Aye! We'll reveal the hidden Vernick to you at once.
I think I still have my crafter gatherer food on me too. That'd be a mess. Oh, hello. Give me a minute. I got this. Curled Vent. Welcome in. I hope that you're having a good
So
day.
this is the true Ilmeg.
Appreciate the follow. I don't know what's taking Stream Elements so long. I'm not even using Stream. I'm using the fucking like inbuilt Twitch thing. What's it up to?
How are you feeling?
better. I think I remember the way now.
Apologies for the delay. Shall we go and see Urianger?
Your lovely branch is useful, yes? So whenever you're in trouble, you must remember to make use of me!
Okay, just a moment. I'm suddenly overcome with the need to check on Sutton real quick. Why is my quality so low? It's not. It's just me. Hang on. I'm just gonna look at Sutton real quick. Won't be more in a minute, I promise. Don't start playing sound, so God help me. That's interesting. Alright, it's just gonna take me a minute, actually, I'm sorry. Well, that certainly is interesting. I'll have to follow up on that later, but it should be fine for now. Worry not, we shall be fine. Go on and find Urianger. Send Urianger my regards, and tell him to live somewhere less annoying next time. Faerie certainly has a way with the other pixies. For Elfino and Elize's sakes, let's be quick. It would be a shame to return only to find that they had been made to play one game too many. Now, the place we seek is the abandoned manor of a nobleman and scholar, the Bookman's Shelves it's called, after the fellow's vast collection of tomes, an agreeable habit for my friend, I'm sure you'll agree. If we follow the path north, we should soon find the place. Come along. I don't usually keep that on, but... It's been quite a while. I hope Urianger is well. And here we are at long last. I give you Urianger's humble abode. Come, let's see if he's home.
Urianger, are you in?
Unto a world weary of heroes, a hero wends his way. The Exarch did send word that thou wouldst seek me out, but ne'er did I imagine thou wouldst arrive so soon.
Well, the 3-4 years haven't changed Ariandre much. That's good to know.
Full glad am I to see thee once more, my friend, and none the worse for thy travails.
Run along, Minfilia. We'll meet you outside.
But...
Another one for you to imbue, if you'd be so kind.
Pat. Poor Minfilia.
I take it thou hast met with our other comrades already? That Master Alphino and Mistress Alize now travel in thy company is of great comfort to me. As for the rest, it beginneth in earnest. The hunting of the Light Wardens, and perforce the war with Yulmore. Hark thee then to my words, and through them behold the vision that I did glimpse, that of the 8th Umbral Calamity.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna do this real quick. Yeah, there we go. He's just thinking about it. It's fine. He's got to like collect his words.
As I drifted
I can relate.
hither to the first, traversing the boundary twixt reality and potentiality, I did bear witness to events yet to come. There I saw the combined forces of Eorzea and the Far East offering fierce resistance to the legions of Garlemald. So fierce, in fact, that they did begin to push the enemy back. Ilm by painful Ilm at first, then Yalm by Yalm, and Malm by Malm in time. Yet the joy they felt was short-lived, for in so doing they did force the Empire's hand. Faced with defeat, the Garleans turned to a weapon most vile. Black Rose.
Welcome in, foolish
Its
Sherpa.
Defied
I hope
all
you're having a good
reckoning.
day. Thank you for the follow.
Once released, the gas took on a life of its own, wreaking untold carnage not only in Eorzea, but in the provinces of the Empire besides. From fighters upon the front lines to babes in their beds, none were spared. And as the casualties became too numerous to count, so did the fabric of civilization begin to unravel. Nor did the land itself escape unscathed, for spreading from the site of its release, Black Rose brought death to the very soil. To survive amidst the chaos and upheaval, men came to live by the sword, the rule of law giving way, inevitably, to the rule of might. Thus was the spark struck and the fire kindled, and swiftly did it spread as a blaze in a field of straw to engulf every corner of the world. Nations worthy of the name did then cease to exist, and those souls brave and true who might have risen to restore order
Oh shit! I can't believe I missed Kai's reaction to seeing the dead Ditaru. Oh, that would have been. Oh man, that's sad. Hey, that's not what I'm wearing. I'm not even the biggest fan of that glamour.
were no more. for the weapon spared not one, not even thee.
Me lost all sense of fashion. That's kind of sad. That's the true tragedy here, you know.
An endless age of war, begotten by the blight of Black Rose. Such is the legacy of the 8th umbral calamity which I did behold. No matter the cost, we must forestall this tragedy. To that end, I have labored during my sojourn in this world, discovering in so doing the answer to a pressing mystery. That of Black Rose's inexplicable potency. Come. Dost thou recognize yonder chart?
It's a chart of the elements.
Indeed.
I don't know how you're role-playing your Warrior of Light as anything other than, like,
such
illiterate.
As one might find in classrooms across the source.
This is the elements right there.
As the chart maketh plain, our world is composed of 6 elements, in addition to which there exist 2 poles in fundamental opposition. Astral, the active; umbral, the passive. As a reflection of the source, the first naturally compriseth the selfsame forces. Yet, curiously, there is a notable divergence in their nomenclature. To be specific, the denizens of this world employ not the terms astral and umbral.
I was gonna make a comment about, like, them being opposing, but I noticed fire is opposite to water. Like, okay,
Thus was I
that's
moved to
probably fair.
inquire what names said forces had been assigned. A simple question which yielded a most unexpected answer. Upon demanding the name of the pole aligned with activity and growth, I was told that as life's myriad colors combine to produce black, the people of the first had called it darkness. At this, did my mind begin to race. Yet 'twas only when I asked what name had been given to the pole aligned with passivity that mine eyes were opened to the truth. Peace and tranquility being as purest white, unmarred by color, I was told it had been given the name of light.
That's umbral light and astral darkness, yes? I'm no etherologist, but it strikes me that the nomenclature of the first is rooted in the generation of the 2 forces, while our own appears to focus on their effects. Which makes one wonder, have we had it backwards all this time?
"'Tis indeed a compelling question, and one which beareth closer examination. Yet what knowledge we already possess sufficeth to explain the chain of events. The phenomenon of etheric thinning observed in the source is the consequence of light, the power of stasis, flowing
here they
in
are.
from the first to stifle the
Openly
movement of
acknowledging the
ether
question I
within
had
the
like 2
land.
streams ago. Okay. Okay.
And according to Master
I just forgot about it, I
Alpha,
suppose.
Black Rose slayeth by halting the circulation of ether within living beings. Should such a weapon be unleashed even as the first were rejoined, replete as it is with light,
We would have a disaster of untold proportions on our hands. A calamity. Well, at least we have a better grasp of what we're facing. Our objective, however, remains unchanged. We are to eliminate the Light Warden of Ilmeg. Speaking of which, were you able to ascertain its whereabouts?
Aye. 'Tis all but certainly ensconced within Leargear, the castle which standeth in the midst of the lake. To enter said stronghold, we must needs turn to the pixies for aid. Fortunately, I have become quite adept at courting their cooperation. Henceforth shall I accompany you, and do all in my power to ensure that my vision doth not come to pass.
You know what? Oh yeah, so it is. I don't mind the mouse. Just grabbing something real quick. It just occurred to me. I'm an idiot. Wow. Damn it. There it is. So, I'm excited for tomorrow, because tomorrow is evidently when PAX East is having the Final Fantasy thing. At 11:30 in the morning of whatever relevant time zone it is, the schedule block explicitly says what's new in the DLC. So, wait. Oh, wait, no, that's 16. Oh wait, no, it's a half hour later. It's on Saturday. Oh, I feel crushed, man. That has ruined my entire afternoon. Damn. We will be much bolstered for Orianje's company. Oh God. My friend, ere I speak of the task at hand, there's a question I would pose to thee. What thinkest thou of mine appearance? Did you take up astrology? Indeed, though the night be lost, behind the shroud of blinding light, doubt not, but the stars shine still. I have chosen to avail myself of their guidance, that I might navigate the sea of uncertainty that stretcheth before us. For a blessing, my prior studies of astrology did provide me with adequate understanding in the art. But enough of myself. Let us now speak of our task. As I did mention, we are to enter Gia, and must needs gain the pixies' cooperation. This is a simple matter of presenting unto them a suitable gift. I shall procure a selection of viands that shall please their palates. Thancred, pray assist me in this endeavor. Meanwhile, Arental, I bid thee obtain that which will please their eyes. In these parts there abideth a vilekin known for its beauteous wings, the hawker. I shall lend thee a receptacle within which thou mayest capture a weakened specimen. Thou shouldst find a hawker nearby. Pray use the receptacle I lent thee to capture a weakened specimen. There's no avoiding shores, is there? Far better than under Urianger than the pixies, of course. Can I find Minfilia? My curiosity is boundless. That door's sealed. Maybe she's outside. Hey! Hello. No need to worry about me. I'm quite familiar with the matter. During our wanderings, Thancred and I would often return here. It's where I imbue his ammunition. Aye. You there? Alright, is that enough? Yup. Where'd Thancred go? Hang on. Curiosity's got me again. Thancred! Where'd you go? Minfilia's still alone. Maybe Thancred is just sitting in the void right now. He's not actually anywhere on the map. Thank you for the follow. Sketch Revolut. Wait, 1 minute. Sketch Revolutive? Sketchy Revolutive. Welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Thou art returned. Wert thou able to capture a hawker? Ah, a truly magnificent set of wings. I shall treat them at once to make fast to their vibrant colors. Thancred too should return anon, upon which I shall ready all the items for presentation. Pray take thine ease meanwhile.
"'Tis done. The pixies shall be well pleased with these gifts. Ah, lest I forget. White auracite, newly forged for thy use. Our mission being to thwart a rejoining, we will most assuredly cross paths with those who crave the contrary, our eternal enemies. Thus did I choose to abide in this ether-rich land, the better to fashion a trap for the Ascian's essence.
May I come in now?
You may indeed, assuming you've finished.
I did as you asked.
That's my girl, thank you. I should probably explain. Though my body remained behind in the source, its limitations saw fit to accompany me. Which is to say, I cannot manipulate ether. I took up the gunblade for its defensive advantages, but on account of my little impairment, I cannot imbue the ammunition myself. Luckily for me, Minfilia has quite a talent for it.
Minfilia, once we set forth, we are not like to return for some while. If thou wouldst choose tomes to take with thee, let it be now.
Really? May I?
Of course, my dear. Yet have care thou dost not add overmuch to thy burden, lest I incur Thancred's ire. Hast thou spoken to him of thine encounter with the Minfilia of Eld?
Well, I suppose now is as good a time as any. As you know, I freed young Minfilia from captivity in Yulmore some 3 years past. Not long after, the two of us journeyed to the south of Armareng, to the edge of the Empty, where the flood was halted. 'Twas there that she awakened. The Minfilia of old. My Minfilia.
Tell me, what must I do to bring you back?
My dearest Thancred, as I am now, I am no different from an Ascian. This child is but a vessel. One of many I have used that I might spread word of her enduring blessing and preserve the flame of hope. In my name, each has died, never having lived her own life. I have taken enough from these children. I will take no more.
But what of your suffering? Your sacrifice? This isn't fair! I will not stand for it. I cannot! There must be something we can do. Tell me!
Should the day come when this child grows weary of fighting and wishes to cast it all aside, then shall I take up her burden. But should she wish instead to become the master of her own destiny, then shall I bequeath to her my all. Imbued with the strength that I reserve for rebirth, she may come to wield my powers as her own.
And what of my wishes? What of Flamine's? What of all the people who love and care for you and want nothing more than to see you again?
It is not their decision to make. It is hers. This child's. This Minfilia's. You have ever watched over me, Thancred.
I think those are actually stills from 1.0. Maybe not those ones. Hang on. The first couple, maybe. The models looked
Now I ask
different.
that you do the same for her. Protect her. Teach her. Stand by her as you stood by me. There is much and more she does not know. She needs a guide to show her the ways of the world, or she will never find her own path. When the time comes, you will find me here. Until that day.
Minfilia, wait!
What happened?
Minfilia's soul was also able to change the voice of other Minfilia. Young Filia. No, that sounds bad actually, wait a minute.
And then she was gone. Minfilia, the girl, claims to have no recollection of any of it. I have told her many things. Where we came from, what we fight for. But of that day, I have not spoken.
I don't know, man. What do you say? How do you want this to end? Really question Thancred and his mentality here.
With the coming of another possessed of the blessing of light, the first hath begun to rise up in defiance of its fate. The question remaineth, however, who shall take up the flame of hope which Minfilia hath borne for so long? Whether we will it or no, the choice must soon be made.
I'm sorry I took so long. It was so hard to choose. In the end, I settled on just the one.
That is well. Now, if all is in order, let us set forth for Lida Loran.
You got some fun shit happening in Shout Chat. Love to see it. I really hope we get a release date for Dawn Trail on Saturday now. Oh. I mean, if you're honest, it was always Saturday. I was just reading the schedule wrong. Apparently, despite my best attempts, I can't read Roman numerals. I dare not ask what happened in our absence. When you have a moment, be sure to show your appreciation to the twins. They've endured a great deal on our behalf. You guys okay? You couldn't have returned at a better time. The Pixies had just decided that it would be amusing to have Alize and I exchange outfits. Thank the gods you arrived when you did. Any later, and I don't think I would have been able to live it down. As much as I should like to savor the reunion with Master Alfino and Mistress Alize, it must wait. I have taken the liberty of presenting our gifts unto the Pixies. Let us see how well they are received. We weren't expecting you all back so soon. We had scarcely begun playing with the twins. That said, your gifts are truly wonderful. Let me tell you, the milk and honey and biscuits won't last a day, and the wings are the loveliest we've ever seen. Thank you for the follow, Swallow Lions. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. You've done us a great kindness, and it's fate custom to return the gesture. If you desire anything of us, you need but name it. Got it, we're good. So, what is it that you desire? Rusty old coins, like you mortals are wont to collect, perhaps? We are resolved to vanquish the Light Warden of this land. To that end, we desire entry to Laihi-Gia. What a strange thing to wish for. You might as well ask for your death. But if that is what you want, who are we to argue? Very well, I shall speak with the others. You've clearly been busy, Urianger. Would you be so kind as to tell us what we've missed? So, that was the purpose of the gift. Is there anything you can tell us about this Light Warden? Aye, my lady. By circumstances most tragic, the Light Warden of this land is our king and ruler, Titania. It was not always so, of course. Our king fought the first Light Warden that threatened our home, you see. Fought it and won. But all that the horrible light that came out of it went and corrupted them, turning them into a new Light Warden. Now, their king only a name, not remains of the wise, just ruler they used to be. We had no choice but to seal them in the castle. The magic for breaking the seal we divided into 4 and wove each into a different relic to be kept apart until the time was right. And this dress is one of them. It's been in our safekeeping for years and years. We've decided to entrust it to you. Are you sure? Of course, custom demands it. Though you are most certainly going to your deaths, we thought we should at least let you try. That way, we get to watch what happens. Of course, you can't break the seal unless you have the other relics too. The shell crown is with the Fuath, the stone scepter is with the Numo, and the crystal shoes are with the Amuro. Good luck finding them all. The facts thus disclosed confirm my own understanding. Our quest lieth now before us. First, let us hie to the lake, there to claim the shell crown from the Fuath. If we call to them before the untouchable gate, they will answer. I was taught never to talk to the Fuath under any circumstances. Are you sure this is a good idea? During our sojourns in Ilmag, we avoided the lake at all costs. Let that suffice to warn you of its dangers. Though the gate lieth, through the gate lieth the domain of the Fuath. Thank you, Erinjai. What a lot of leafmen. I was about to say the Fuath couldn't be any more unreasonable than the Pixies, but that's just asking for trouble. Wait. Thank you for the follow, Embarrassed Reg. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, there it is. I see it. Big downside, apparently, of New Game Plus. I very nearly queued for the dungeon, and I would have had a repeat of Susano. Hearken to me, O spirits of the water. We are come with an entreaty. Not in the talkative mood, apparently. Not exactly sure how the gate works. But if the Fuath are water spirits, perhaps we should take our search into the lake. Alize, I think you forget. I suppose a brief dip wouldn't hurt. We all know Thancred swims like an eel, but what about you, Minfilia? I can swim well enough. Thancred taught me. Excellent. What about you, Ariane? I'm not sure I've ever asked. Rather than swim, mayhap it would be more expeditious to walk upon the surface by means of magic. You tell Urianjay that you should be a kindred spirit. Worry not, my friend. I know some helpful tricks, and I should be more than happy to share them with you. Together we shall conquer the waves. Well, aren't we all a lively lot? And you have an entreaty for us, you say? An entreaty for mortals. What a treat. My comrades and I are on a quest to vanquish the Light Warden. To that end, we would humbly beg the loan of the Shell Crown, which we are given to understand is in the safekeeping of your people. Oh, is that all? Of course. You may have it. You shall have it. Just like that? What do you want from us? Oh, no need to be so suspicious. The crown simply doesn't mean much to us, is all. As a matter of fact, nothing means much to us, for we are the Fwoth. It's over before it's begun, and we couldn't care less what becomes of the Fairy King, nor the world for that matter. Having said that, we do so seldom have mortal visitors, and it would seem a shame not to make the most of you. Touch the untouchable gate and come hither to our domain, Don Meg. In your tongue it means forbidden realm. Sounds forbidding, yes? And so it should, for we are one with the water, our home wrought of ripples and Our home wrought of ripples and waves and currents. Find your way through. Give us thrilling sport, and we will give you the crown. Oh boy, dungeon time. Let's go. This is a black mage. This is a white mage. Maybe I should queue immediately. I'm gonna queue immediately. Party of other players. This seems to be a very good setup for actually getting in this dungeon within a reasonable time frame. Inadvertent healer queue standing right there. And first time, you know, that's fun. When we sally forth, allow me to lead the van. Bearing the brunt is my specialty these days. While I was in Imperial territory, I learned how to wield the gunblade, but I subsequently let my skills go to rust for want of the ability to replenish my own ammunition. When I decided to rescue Menphilia, however, I knew I needed a more defensively minded style, so I placed a special order at the Crystalline Mean, and the rest is history. No, stop. I can fight too, I promise. I won't be a burden. Poor Menphilia, pat. So, they desire sport. It seems safe to say we must proceed fully prepared. 'Twas never liked to be simple. Hard though it may seem to believe, the Fwoth's love of games surpasseth even that of the pixies. And in the name of their games, full many men have drowned. We must needs all care if we are to avoid meeting a watery end. I'll take sport over pixie chores. Let's give the Fwoth what they want. Right, that's all the dialogue. Time to bust out the chair. The chair, there it is. There we go. I have a strong feeling this queue is going to go fast. Maybe. One can hope. One can hope. Hey, there we go. Fucking called it. Dude, we might have good queues tonight, man. I'm excited. Yeah, there they are. Hello. And I can't tell what job that is. Ninja, maybe? Red mage? That could be a rapier. Kind of hard to tell, it's far away. Oh, it's definitely ninja. That's a dagger. Yep. Wait, I left you. Stop, immediately. Alright, we're good. I pressed the wrong button. No! Oh, the classic! The classic! Fuck! No! Oh. It was bound to happen sometime. Oh well. Pop Living Dead, immediately followed by a benediction. The suffering of all Dark Knights. They're doing pretty good though. These pulls hit pretty hard. I am, however, dangerously low on mitigation right now. I'm gonna wait until I have, like, at least Shadow Wall back up to, like, finish this ball. Right? I'm gonna assume that was a misinput. Happens to the best of us. I've done it often. Come on, guys. Everyone in the downtown. Oh no. Oh, that explains so much. They're free cure fishing. No, I just saw him cast cure too. Why are you free cure fishing? What's happening? How did you get the free cure buff? Where's the confusion? No, they're casting cure too. Oh, I'm so confused. Uh-oh. Ow. I was doing so good, too. Interesting person to put Aquavel on. Oh, it's not Aquavel, it's on Peacock. I'm the asshole. I don't think it's Huton either. Is Huton the screenplay? Look at me, pretending like I know things. I'm not gonna make it. I didn't make it. Fuck. Living dead back up again, so I can do another wall-to-wall next time. I was gonna be a bit more careful about my timing. Probably use the macro before I actually use Living Dead, rather than immediately after. Give him a second to see it, realize what's going on, you know, all that jazz. Oof. I'm getting bullied. He's not there. This pull isn't that bad. Oh, that's someone. I know. Uh-oh. Give me health back. Appreciate it. Doing the Danton. There you go, guys. You know, they're doing pretty good overall. Wait, did I see a Cure 3? Sorry, I'm slipping in and out of mentor mode. My apologies. Good job! I didn't even have to pop Living Dead. That's like immediate improvement. I'm a little impressed. This pull might get me killed, though. Because that bear hits like a fucking truck. Let's get him in the ball. Oh, no. Danton's over there. Come on. Let's go this way. In the death funnel, please. Oh my fucking god! This is fine. No, let me die. Wait, mage, let me die! Wait, mage! Let me die! Wait, mage, please! Here, let's go! Good shit, love to see it. Shadow wall. Don't get hit by the AoEs. Like, seriously, worth it. One more to the end for safety. And everyone did a great job. No joke. Quality work all around. Oh, nice. Hopefully they can decode my extremely mangled English. If only I could type. Ooh, poor Black Mage got fucked there. That's rough. I know that pain. As an avid Black Mage player. They're trying. Okay. I think they just misunderstood a bit. Except the Black Mage just decided not to do it. This might be an interesting one. Black Mage also appears to be suffering from Narnia syndrome, where they try and stand as far away from the boss as possible, which is not ideal. I understand the mentality, but not ideal. A pretty good rule of thumb is that if a boss is shaped like this, using this kind of skeleton, you really want to be as close as possible. He's going to do Swinge, and Swinge is a infinite range cone, which hurts a lot. I can't mitigate this damage, so I could have mitigated it for myself. I only have this, right? Also, isn't that physical damage? Even if I had Dark Missionary. So, bit of an oof right there. I'm gonna grab this one. Black Mage, we're dead. Yeah, no. Let's hope they're looking at chat. And at the moment, it's starting to feel like they may not be. Because we're not going to clear this if half the party is grabbing those lines. It's actually impossible, unfortunately. I don't think we get the echo or nothing, so. This time for sure? I think we got this. Get in the rain. Alright, here comes the first fodder. I'm gonna throw a Danger Bongos in there. White Mage has got it. I got it. Oh no, White Mage! No, that's a bit early. But hey, they tried. I can respect it. They're learning. I won't do bongos next time. I trust them to understand. Alright, they didn't need to do touch limitations as well. Don't move while... Oh yeah, they're getting it, I'm walking right. Oh, no, he was just giving further information. I think they understood, they just mistimed it. Which is, yeah, that's a Black Mage thing, I get it. Uh-oh. My rotation. Ninja, grab your own line, please. Appreciate it. No, Black Mage is just deciding not to do it. I don't know what it could grab one. Right. And we're dead. Let's try this way. This time for sure. This time for sure. I get the feeling that our Black Mage friend has recently discovered the concept of snapshotting, and just trying to exploit it isn't working out well for them. They'll learn, though. They'll learn. I have faith in them. One of these days, I'll fucking stop with my goddamn Cold of Earth. Avalos. Ow. Oh, I didn't see Ray. That's on me. Granted, I'm saving my, my TBN for the blast damage. What killed my root? There we go! There we go! Ah, there we go. Good job, guys. We got there in the end. Black Mage moved out of the AoE. Oh, I'm very happy. I'm very proud. Uh-oh. Thank you, Ninja. I unironically appreciate that. Oh, last boss is a lot easier. Last boss doesn't have mechanics where, like, one person can kind of... I could solo the last boss if I played really, really, really well. I'd rather not have to, but, you know. They're not doing terrible. It's their first time. I don't think ads spawn here until we touch the crown. I got that Kelpie, right? Kelpie got hit, right? I think I did. This should be fine. I just stacked mitigation. This is very bad. This is very bad. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't have a Tinkle to pull back on. I might have fucked up here. I might have fucked up here. They should have Benediction back up, right? Oh my god. I love TBN. I love TBN. I love TBN. TBN is so good. I love TBN. They're almost dead. Oh my god. This is the excitement I crave from dungeons. Let's go. Not dead. What a shame that this last pull is forced mono. Oh, oof. We survived. I don't know why you pulled me. That's fine. We're okay. That poor ninja. Holy shit. Here we go. Got through it. Doink. Doink. Anek Thon, the Lake Lord. Hello, Frog. No, that's the Arena Wide. And Inquirers look away. Then he's going to turn to face the direction. And everyone's becoming cross. Like, can I do the flex? Can I do the flex? No, I cannot do the flex. Aight, there. It just served as, a warning. Yes, a warning. I think they realize that it doesn't deal damage unless you're inside the shield. Uh-oh. 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 Oh. No, I really wouldn't recommend standing north of a boss. It's kind of where tanks point the boss by default. Unless, of course, you're forced to north or whatever. Thank you for the free TBN break. I appreciate it. I even got it back up in time for the Tank Buster. Look at that. All wins, no losses. Only ups. You know what? That Cure 3 was actually probably not a bad move. I don't know for sure if I was in range of everyone else for a Cure 3, but you know, it was like it was on the line, but I'm not sure. It wasn't like, you know. So good call, good call. He's a very good white mage. This means they still got stuff to learn, but they're not doing bad. We got through it. Whew. What a run. What a run. You know, it took like what? 43, 44 streams to have a like genuinely challenging dungeon run, so you know. And like 2.5 expansions. 2 like a quarter expansions. Actually no, it'd be less than that, it'd be like 12th or something. Anyway, healer's getting my comm. Grats on the healer comm. And I'm gonna grow greed on these. And then I'm gonna leave. Have a good one. How many comms did I get? None. They were angry. They were mad. They did not like my tanking.
Wilford!
Wow. So many friends. Oh shit, I missed, Ethereal? No. Oh, Ethereal Dippin. Interesting name. Welcome in. Sorry for being, like 10 minutes late, but that was a dungeon run, man.
I would have it no other way. Seldom have I enjoyed such sport.
We have satisfied thy demands. Wilt thou now satisfy ours?
Of course. Of course. There it is. The relic you seek. Yours for the taking. Have care you do not break it, though, yes.
Got some fun shit going on in the chat. Love to see it. Oh, it's a hunt train. Oh, I'm explaining some things. Hello, hunt train.
But you, my friend, you are mighty indeed, and pleasing to the eye besides.
More? I want to see more of him!
Yes! Yes! I could watch him forever!
Why don't we just make him one of us? Yes! One of us!
One of us, one of us, one of us, one of us, one of us.
What a fine idea! Why ever didn't I think of that? You may have the crown, but in exchange, we will have you!
That's hardly fair. Yeah, good thing I can swim.
Wake up! Wake up, damn you!
Nah, I'm dead. It's all over for me. I'm drowning.
You're alive. Thank the gods. I don't know where you learned to breathe underwater, but it's lucky you can.
Just some turtle people. As you do. How am I swimming when I'm carrying a, like, 80 to 100 pound slab of metal on my back?
But the first rule of dealing with the Froth is do not deal with the Froth. It's said that they are born from the souls of the drowned. Were it not for your little trick, you'd have joined them. Your friends are safely back on dry land, in case you were wondering. They'll be searching for you, I expect. That's the royal capital of the Kingdom of Verbert down there.
Where's the R come from? Verbert.
They were a stubborn lot, the Verbertites.
Where's the other R coming from?
But once you got to know them, you couldn't find a more welcoming people. It always froze over in winter, being up in the mountains. So we'd pull up our chairs round the fire and trade tales over steaming bowls of lamb stew, while the street lamps burned hot and bright outside. All dead and buried now. Them and anyone else who might remember. Everything we did. Everything we gave. What was it for?
Hey, would you look at that?
I wonder.
Hey, be gone.
You'll have a better answer than this when all said.
No bots, please. Appreciate it. Perish. Wait. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I am not amenable to bots. Not a fan. I do not crave fame or glory. I love interacting with people. I love playing this and any other game that I really enjoy. And everything else in my bio. I like talking about stories and stuff. Discussing it. So on and so on. And bots are kind of antithetical to that idea. Yes, I would love to speak to a horde of soulless automata just to boost my numbers. Serotonin, delicious. If I want to see number get big, I'll play I'll boot up Cookie Clicker. Anyway, on that extremely upbeat note, I'm gonna go. It's been a bit over 2 hours. I'm gonna go walk around for a handful of minutes. Maybe grab a snack, replenish my water supply, and all that fun stuff. So I'll be back in like 5 minutes, 10 at worst. Probably not 10. We'll see. And but until then, we'll leave you with the wonderful background music of Ilmag. Alright. Crackers thus consumed. Let's get right back into it. I only got about a bit less than 50 minutes left, so I hope I can get to where I want to get to. Puff wheeze. I'm going back in. Nay, my lady, exhausted as thou art, thou wouldst only endanger thyself. I prithee, rest a moment. There was nothing where we looked. Arendelle! Ahoy. Did you forget that I can breathe underwater? Alize? You too can breathe underwater, last I checked. I think, right? Alize was there. Am I forgetting already? Dear gods, were it not for Saruman's blessing, but I need not labor the point. I am glad to see you safe and well, my friend. Have you any idea how worried we were to wash up on the shore, only to find you weren't with us? Oh, but I'm forgetting. Here's your crown, your majesty. The Fwath kept that part of the bargain, at least. Well, there were certain twists and turns. Our work here is done, with everyone none the worse for wetness. Oh, thank goodness you're still here. Su'ul-Un, what is amiss? A great big mob of mortals is marching to Ilmeg. Mortals with ugly weapons and uglier faces. They wouldn't happen to be your friends, would they? Rather the reverse, I fear. The Yulmoran army, I'd guess. Meaning we can play with them? As much as you like. But just to be sure, I will return with you and confirm their identities. If they are who we suspect, we will require your aid. If Elfino is coming, then Alize will too, yes. I can't have one without the other, you know. Alright. Just remember, we're not your playmates this time. I'm afraid we must leave the rest of the relic hunt in your hands. It's fine. Defeating the Light Warden would always have fallen to me. Perhaps, but I would feel better if we were there to assist you. Back to cheering you on from afar. See you afterwards, my friend. If only I hadn't been caught. If it is indeed the Yulmoran army, we may soon have to contend with Ranjit again, which may prove problematic, even for you. If he didn't fucking cheat, I would have fucking got his ass. With our enemies fast approaching, time is of the essence. We must needs accomplish our mission with all possible haste. Of the two remaining bearers of the relics, the Numu are the nearer. We shall seek them out next. Among the Fae folk, they bear the distinction of having abided in these lands since before the flood. They are also the friendliest to men, and have served me faithfully whensoever I have called upon them. Indeed, they are the source of much of the knowledge I have acquired in my time here. The path leadeth past my dwellings. Let us away. Oh, why not go over the lake? You know, a nice swim. Much faster, I'm sure. What's the worst that could happen? Well, there's Oriange. No sign of Minfilia or Thancred, though. Past yonder cliff lieth Pala Eni, home of the Numo. The others have gone ahead to scout the way. Come, let us follow. That explains it. If the path striketh thee as perceptuous, 'tis because 'tis was once a mountain trail. Precipitous? Aye. My bad. For where the lake now lieth, there was a valley, and in a valley, in whose midst thrived the city of Vobert. 'Twas only when the Fwath came, in the wake of the flood, that the settlement was drowned. We stand now upon its former outskirts, grazing lands where shepherds once tended their flocks. Though one cannot help but feel a pain of loss when faced with such a spectacle, one can scarcely blame the Fae folk for so altering the land. The blame for that lieth rightly with the Light, a force terrible enough to bring an entire civilization to its knees, an entire world. That it should have been allowed to rise up unchecked is the greater regret. Yet in spite of all the tragedy which surroundeth me, full glad am I for the chance to be here. 'Twas these hands which brought together the warriors of darkness and Menphilia, lest thou forget. Therefore, even were there no eighth emerald calamity to forestall it, it seemeth only right that I strive to deliver the first from its doom. Only right, I say, though such words ill convey the strength of my resolve. In truth, I can no more ignore the plight of this world than I can choose to stop breathing, and thus do I labor for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. The coming struggle promiseth to test us to our limits, but so long as we stand together, I doubt not but that we shall prevail. Aha! Mortals, just as we thought! Faerie being bullied again. Hast thou business with us? Business? Ha! Nothing so boring. We smelled you coming and thought we'd come to play. They do not appear to be pixies of Leader Laran. My apologies, but we are in some haste. May happen another day. Oh, in some haste are you? Then allow me to hasten you on your way. Teleportation magic. For mercy, we were not sent far from our course. Should the pixies find us again, however, they will most assuredly repeat the trick. We have not the time to waste. Let us avail ourselves of an enchantment I have learned. Fae Cloak, 'tis called, a most ingenious magic, with rendereth one invisible to Fae folk, albeit briefly. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee. Under its aegis thou art to make thy way past the pixies and rejoin our comrades. Know, however, that the enchantment shall suffice to veil thee and thee alone. Be not tempted to employ a mount, as it will only serve to give thy presence away. Give me the invis. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee once more. The effect is quick to fade, so thou must needs be swift. Oh! Oh, I thought it would actually make me, like, semi-transparent, like the ninja ability. Hide. Come out, wherever you are. Lol, lamau, you can't see me, get wrecked. What should we do when we find them? We send them flying. That's worrying. What do you got to say? Nothing? Wait. Any moment now. Absolutely pranked. Destroyed. Seeing as I can fly, I do wonder if I could have just done a big semicircle. or if like the lines might legitimately stretch across the map, which would be very funny. But, or maybe like the area of like influence of the circle of like their targeting circle is like encompasses the destination circle. We lost sight of you. Is everything all right? You know, the pixie stuff. I assumed you were right behind us. What took you so long? You know, pixies. I see. Yes, I dare say that's a valid excuse for lateness. You are hereby forgiven. In other good news, the New Mu village lies just through here. We'll enter as soon as Ariane deigns to join us. Ah! Oh, this is not voiced. Ah, mortals! Mortals are here, lots of them. I thought you said the New Mu were men's best friends. The poor thing was beside itself with fear. As I am, so caught off guard as I am. 'Twas beside itself perhaps, but not with fear. This is unacceptable, unacceptable, I tell you, to have so many mortals appear at once. It's more excitement than we can bear. Greetings, Elder Wide Inic, Tierney. It hath been a while. Pray forgive my brevity, but time is against us. We are come to borrow the stone scepter of the New Mu. The stone scepter? Then you mean to lift the seal over? I'm not going to try anymore. That is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. If the king is set free, none here will be safe. Unlike our Fae cousins, we New Mu have called this land our homes since time immemorial. Leaving is unthinkable. Thus did full many of us lay down our lives to seal away our king when they were corrupted by light. If we do as you ask, our sacrifice would have been in vain. No one will come to harm. Easily said for one who hasn't experienced the king's wrath. Honored Elder, pray believe me when I say that this man is possessed not only of the strength required to vanquish the king, but of something still more valuable, a means to resist the resultant corruption. Indeed, he hath already laid low the Light Warden of Lakeland, all without succumbing to the influence of its light. Here he is yet a stranger of this land, 'tis true, but he harboureth the self-same desire to see the Sin-Eaters eliminated as we do. Wilt thou not lend us thy hand, that we might see thy beloved home restored to its former glory? You have always done right by us, Oriange. If you have placed your faith in this man, then so shall we. As you say, we want nothing more than to be rid of these Sin-Eaters. Be that as it may, this is not a decision to be made lightly. We require time to deliberate, a turn of the moon perhaps. We don't have a turn of the moon, unless we want to debate this with the Yulmoran army. Elder, given all that is at stake, I cannot well expect thee simply to roll over and acquiesce to our request. But even now a powerful foe draweth near, and I fear I must beseech thee to hasten thy deliberation, that thou mightest fetch us the scepter while there is yet time to use it. Roll over? Fetch? Ah! You know full well that naught gives us greater pleasure than to render aid to men. You know full well, yet you speak the words of power regardless. It's unfair, unfair, I tell you. They're fucking dogs. In happier times, it was our honor to assist mortals in need and receive rewards befitting our deeds. Since the kingdom of Vobert fell, however, we've been starved of man's patronage. After so many years of deprivation, it is difficult to ignore such an earnest entreaty. Very well, Ariane. I promise to give you as swift an answer as I may. In return, I ask that you and yours remain here the while, and bestow upon us your patronage. Is this arrangement agreeable? You will offer your patronage to our people, yes? Of course, why not? I don't see why not. Let's see. Perhaps you can begin with Marn Osi. They are one of our foremost artisans, once held in the highest esteem by the Knights of Vobert. With the Knights gone, however, Marin Osi has had no opportunity to put their skills to use. They would be overjoyed for your patronage. Right, we're good. Wide lad. Though the Numo may appear placid and amicable, be fairly warned that they live by uncompromising codes. Codes such as that which saith the payment must precisely befit the service. Be it an item or a task, have care thou givest neither more nor less than what is requested. Alright, Thancred, what you got? What's up with you? Well enough to be served. The question is whether we can provide a fitting reward. $1,182, $1,183, $1,184. Wait, did I already count that leaf? Wah! You who? What? Wait! You're immortal! Huzzah! Huzzah! Well met, yes, very well met indeed. Have you old and tired arms and armor that are threatening to fall apart at critical junctures in battle? If you answered yes, you've come to the right Numu. I will restore your equipment to pristine condition for payment of a pair of moss fungus legs. Moss fungi roam just outside the cave. Please give their legs and your patronage to me. Oh, I can do that. It just so happens that my gloves do need like the most minuscule amount of repair. I don't think you actually do need to repair them, but hey. If you do need to repair something, may I just say that it is a good fucking thing that I don't have to try and get shit damaged. Oh, I'm not even using Shadowbringer. Oops. I'm like seriously gimping my damage output. This is like what 500 potency? 600 potency, goodness. Ah, you are returned with the moss fungus legs, I hope. They are tools of my trade, lest you wonder, used to polish metal and leather alike to a lustrous sheen. Now that I have work again, I must replenish my stores. He said 2, I believe. Huzzah! 2 moss fungus legs, as befits the work. Ah, to have neither more nor less expected of us than what we can provide. There is no greater joy. You see, for there to be honor in a task, we must receive precisely what it is worth. Too little means you belittle our ability. Too much means you question our integrity. You've given me fitting payment, so my services are at your disposal. I shall begin by inspecting your equipment. My gloves could use some tuning, I guess. I see. Though I must ask for a small fee for the materials, I'm pleased to say that all your arms and armor may be restored. If you mean to change them in the near future, however, there is no need to hurry. My first repair is complimentary. Here's the coin, which you may pay me with when you desire to have the work done. Many thanks for your patronage. Oh, that's how it works. Okay. There was no threat. We're good. Oh, I skipped dialogue. Fuck. Oh, and if you mean to offer your patronage to another, may I suggest Yisgulf? Judging from your equipment, it is plain you are no stranger to battle. I believe Yisgulf may have something to offer you. To have so many men visit us at once. This is a joyous day indeed. If it pleases you, please give me your patronage. As my patron, I ask that you remove the noxious mushrooms that grow in our cave. Flame spores, they're called. We would tend to them with magics, except they leave behind a harmful ash. We have no choice but to pluck them one at a time. Now you will be curious as to what I have to offer. I am a purveyor of wares that will aid you in your travels. In exchange for your fitting payment, I will give you my choice of items. Where's the mushroom? Oh, there it is. That shape is kind of sus, not gonna lie. I don't know where the new move found out about Tetris, but my immersion is ruined. You already recovered the flame spores. How very quick you are. Oh, but did you perchance search by the western entrance as well? I'm told that more have cropped up in the area. Wait, there, got it. Gimme. As you pluck the last of the flame spores, you sense a gaze from the entrance. I saw her pop into existence. I'm glad to know I didn't miss it. Gasp. I wasn't spying on you or anything. I just finished my task, and I should go and report back. Ah, you are returned. Have you dealt with the flame spores by the western entrance as well? Excellent. No more poisonous spores irritating our noses, for a little while at least. Oh dear, I believe I'm getting sentimental. Having a patron again, it reminds me of the old days. Fair every day, I would carry my wares to the castle to offer in exchange for men's patronage. Back then, the castle wasn't called Lahigira. The Voberites built it, and they named it something Licht. It was their last bastion in the struggle against sin eaters, and now they're gone, all of them, nobles and knights and common folk alike. But enough reminiscing. I must give you what you've earned, and if you desire anything else I possess, I'd be glad to offer them to you for a fitting price, of course. Now, will you be offering your patronage to anyone else? If so, would you consider Wide Lad? They've been under the weather of late, and the chance to perform an honorable task would cheer them up. Aight, Wide, what you got for me, man? What, you would be my patron? No, why not? But I can't do anything for you. The lawless ones took my invisible ink, and without it, I can't make my arcane wares. Who are the lawless ones? They're new moo like us, except they've turned their backs on our values. Curs without honor they are. They refuse to work, instead spending all their time cavorting and making a nuisance of themselves. It was when I was outside for a walk that they set upon me and robbed me of my possessions, the ink included. I was too weak to resist them, but you, mortal, you look quite strong. Do you think you could take my ink back from these villains? If you do this, I will consider it your patronage, and by way of my service, I shall make you something very special. Excuse me, Arentel, but I couldn't help overhearing. If you mean to undertake this task, will you let me accompany you? I would learn from you, and help you in what little way I can. You're welcome to join. Thank you so much. The lawless ones make their lair to the south, inside a cave called Father Collard's Chambers. They took many vials of ink, and I would be grateful if you could bring back as many as possible. You know, I'm something of an alchemist myself. I could just make you some ink. I ain't gotta fight no one. Don't get me wrong. I'd like to fight someone. Father Collard's chambers is through here. I peered inside, and sure enough, it was milling with new moo. They looked none too friendly. If Thancred were here, he'd tell me to go about it quietly and quickly. Let us split up. I don't do quiet and quick. I do loud and explosive, but okay. I guess quick is still accurate. I'll find all the ink I can and then come back outside. See you shortly, Arentel. Sup, dude? How's it going? You having a good day? Bye. Oh, another one? There was a few of you guys. I hope you guys are doing great. No need to fight. As you can see, I'm very threatening. Well, a bunch of them. Yeah, I'm just passing through. No need to worry about me. Just gonna pick up a delivery. That's all. Now, you guys really should look into installing some guardrails in these platforms. Very unsafe. I kind of swore one of these just outright spawned enemies. I ain't gonna argue.
Oh, thank goodness. There you are. Those Numo were rather frightening. I'm glad you're safe.
I don't know, they seemed pretty, pretty cuddly to me, not gonna lie. I see you use daggers. I'm something of a dagger user myself.
But I'm still a novice. The Minfilius before me battled Sin Eaters as part of the Yulmoran army. But that had all changed by the time I was found. They held me captive, so that I wouldn't follow in the others' footsteps. I'd still be in my cell now had Thancred not spirited me away. When he found me, I knew nothing of the world. I didn't know how to live, let alone fight. Thancred once told me that if the efforts to summon you failed, it would fall to me to face the Light Wardens. I realized then that it was the only reason he kept me close. As a contingency. The truth is, he can't stand to be around me. Because I'm not her. I'm not his Minfilia.
God damn it, Thancred, you fucked it up.
Once, we journeyed to Nabatha Reng together. To the place where the Oracle appeared and stayed the flood. As we drew near, I felt as though I was fading away. I shut my eyes and covered my ears, and then... I'm not sure what happened after that. I have a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all. It was her. Afterwards, Thancred didn't say a word. Only kept to himself and brooded. There's nothing I can do for him. Nothing I can offer but my presence, though it only reminds him of his loss. She should be the one to live on. That's why I tried to find you, because I knew that was what she wanted. But now that you're here, I'm not
I
entirely
just
sure
noticed
what it was
something.
she intended me to do. Was I meant to tell you something or bring you to someone?
This
or
is the same
somewhere?
kind of
I can feel the answer at the edge of my mind, just out of reach.
This is the same kind of hair bundle that the voice of the mother had. Oh, that's a neat detail. I like that. That's good.
What is that?
It's a friendly invitation.
Why? Why did you imprison us? Such boredom, such tedium have we suffered. It is unfair.
Oh, Shadowbringers showing... 14 showing its horror again.
Come and play with us.
It came from the castle. This is everything I have. Please see it delivered to the Nemo.
What are you gonna do?
I will bear word to Thancred and the others.
Ah, fair. Surely this is a good sign. It looks like I'm gonna have just enough time to get where I wanted to get to, so I'm happy. Mercy, your Majesty, we had no choice. Please forgive us. Oh, it's you, my ink. You're able to retrieve it? Yes, this is the ink, and almost all of it, too. When our king spoke to me, my day went from bad to worse. With thanks to you, it's simply bad again. What? You had the vision too? Oh, woe was us. Ordinarily, when a living being turns into a sin eater, it loses everything about its mind that defined it. However, the king has retained some of their instincts. This manifests in the desire to play and be free. So strong is that desire, it often leaks through the seal to invade our consciousnesses. For a long time, we've ignored it, but we can't do so forever. But forgive me, I was going to thank you for returning with my ink. You did exactly as I asked, so I will give you the service I promised. Nothing up my sleeve, and voila, may it serve you well. I have no idea what it was. I've forgotten all about it. There's nothing like honorable work. Thanks again for giving me the opportunity. Oh, I should mention that Elder Wide Innick returned a moment ago. If you seek them out, I dare say they'll have tidings for you. Get on the Amaro, please. Thank you. Ah, there you are. I'm informed that you've been an excellent patron to our people. For that, you have my thanks. Now then, we will be pleased to hear that we've come to a decision regarding the scepter. If you would gather your companions, I will deliver our answer. Before I begin, please allow me to express my gratitude for your kind patronage. Having been deprived of purpose for so long, our people are overjoyed at being able to serve again. But on the matter of the stone scepter, during our deliberations, we were forced to concede that we will never have the power to deal with our fallen monarch. We can release Titania neither from the castle nor from torment. In light of this, we have decided to entrust their fate to you. Take it, the stone scepter of the new moon. This makes 3 relics, 1 more, and we can arrange a meeting with the warden. Ere you continue your quest, allow me to enlighten you as regards your foe. Know that Titania is not a name, but a title bestowed upon one chosen to lead the pixies by the grace of nature. This leader, upon Ilmeg's founding, arose as ruler of all Faefolk to bring order to a riotous kind. In our turn, we Faefolk render our blessing unto nature, unto water, wood, and wind, that our king might be further empowered. Though they are become a sin eater, their powers remain unchanged. When you face them, be prepared to face the full fury of nature. Oh dear, is there anything else we should know? Anything else? Only that if you feel unready for the challenge, and none here would blame you for it, you are welcome to remain among us a while longer. After all, I myself have yet to enjoy your patronage, and who knows when I will next have the chance. We would see that you are comfortable, of course, and do all in our power to make you feel at home. Oi! Honestly, I look away for one moment, and every fairy and their nuncle tries to steal my sapling away from me. This is my sapling, mine, do you hear? Not yours, not the Froth's, and anyone who is so much as thinks of trying to seduce him will wish they hadn't. Hello, Feoul. How's it going? The final relic is a pair of shoes wrought of crystal. They are held in the Amaro's safekeeping of the settlement Wolkdorf. It beareth mentioning that these Amaro are unlike those which thou hast heretofore encountered. Owing to a peculiarity of evolution, they are capable of speech, and thus we might negotiate with them as we have the Faefolk. Though it saddens me to see you leave, we wish you well on your way. When you arrive at Wolkdorf, seek out the largest of the Amaro. His name is Seto, and he is the leader and the bearer of the relic. An enormous Amaro slumbers peacefully. Seto? Ardbert? Oh, forgive me, I was having a dream. Seldom do men visit us. What brings you to our village? Did I hear you right? You desire the crystal shoes that you may confront the Light Warden? No, you mustn't think such thoughts. Even if you are indeed immune to the light's corruption as you claim, vanquishing the king will bring you naught but sorrow. Forget this folly, return whence you came. While we appreciate your concern, we have no choice in the matter. Will you not reconsider? Come, my friends, let us leave him with his thoughts. Tis harder by far to change the minds of they who mean well than they who mean ill. Forgive me, but I'm not sure I understand. And little wonder, 'tis the first time thou hast set foot here. 'Twould behoove you all to learn something of the nature of this community, I think, and there is no surer way than to speak with its members. In such wise, you will come to understand Seto's reason for refusing us, and I hope gain an insight into how he may yet be pressured. So I bid ye seek out the Amaro and make yourselves known unto them. A gentle touch shall suffice by way of greeting. Rispa. Solid name. Pat. Good tomorrow. Kerr. How long has it been since I last felt a man's touch? I cannot help but be reminded of my master's hand. He was a knight of Vobert, a noble and valiant soul. But like so many others, he died fighting the Sin Eaters. Though he is long departed, I remain in this land out of respect for his memory. They're so fluffy. It's like touching a cloud. Oh, where's Thancred? Oh, there's Thancred. Thancred spotted. He's got a few of them. My master always used to say, despite their seclusion, the Amaro here appear to be quite familiar with men. Oh, he's just preening. I thought he was fucking dead for a second. Like, holy shit, it's dark as hell. Where's Urianger hiding? Oh, he's not hiding. He's just hanging out. Never mind. Hello, Dragoon friend. Are you one of those treasure hunters? There is nothing left for you here. Oh yeah, I forgot to pat. Well, now. Hello. That tickles. Enough. I never had a master. I'm not accustomed to it. Not that I dislike your kind, you understand. On the contrary, we Amaro were bred to be fond of men. In the beginning, we were all of us mindless beasts, but then a mage of Ronka gave us the gift of intelligence that we might better serve our masters. After the Empire fell, those with the gift eventually died out. On rare occasion, however, we are born with the seed of our ancestors in us. If we live long enough amongst men, this seed may quicken, restoring the power of speech to us, amongst other things. So it was with me, though I never had a master, as I told you. What's happening? Why am I being petted? It's wonderful. Seldom do we have the chance to enjoy the attentions of men. Your kind are loath to come here for fear of the Faefolk. But then we are Faefolk too. When first we made our home here, we swore an oath to the Fairy King, you see. It is easy to forget sometimes. Thou hast peered into the hearts of the Amaro, I take it. Then thou canst not choose but see the intense and abiding love they bear for men. It is out of concern for our welfare, and not scorn, that Seto seeketh to dissuade us from confronting their king. Yet confront their king we must. To that end, we must needs have the crystal shoes. But I am afraid that I am out of time. So, I'm going to wrap up here. There is a very infinitesimally small chance I will stream again tomorrow. And if I do stream again tomorrow, it'll begin around about noon, and it'll go until around about 4 o'clock, give or take. But again, very small chance. But otherwise, the next stream will probably be like sometime next week. I have a very busy weekend, unfortunately. But I want to thank everyone for stopping by who did. Anyone for chatting who did. I really appreciate anyone who decides to give me the time of day. And until I stream again, have a good one all.